Welcome everyone to another Pixelated review. I'm your host, Pixelated Jordan. So, today of the Halloween day, or not Halloween day, but the Ween. Wait a minute, that just sounds weird. Anyway, Halloween season, there you go. We have this book. Oh wait, I mean this book. No, wait a minute, they're both this book. Okay, just kidding with you, they're actually the same. The author looks like he re-released it as a different name, but they're the same book from what I gathered. Anyway, this right here is the trilogy, the Lazarus Stone trilogy, if you will. And I saw this because of the first cover right here. It's a really cool cover. I'm not gonna lie. It's honestly, I'm like, as much as I probably shouldn't use it because that's not what the author released nowadays, I'm still gonna use it because it is cool. But it's probably because indie author stuff, everyone gets it. But other than that, though, I will definitely sprinkle in this other cover just because that's the official cover that is released right now. But anyway, I saw this cover over here and I was like, that looks pretty cool. Then I saw someone mention Cirque du Freak with it, and I was like, that sounds pretty cool. You know what? I'm curious about how it is. I mean, if you're comparing to Cirque du Freak, well, that's a hard bargain. But if that's the case, I would graciously like to check it out. So that's what we're here to do on this spooky season. So the Lazarus Stone trilogy. So without further ado, let's start the review. Book 1, The Dead. You know how in most books they'll try to start out with an opening that catches your eye, something that just goes, man, that's just scary, oh, that's just intriguing. Well, this one starts out, something smells dead. Well, then, you know what, that's a good description right there. And it's kind of funny, though, because it's like the first chapter, it's just our introductory to the characters. We don't really get into anything until the third chapter, shockingly. And it's just a phone call. That's the funny part. It's just a phone call. But regardless, once we get the story into it, we meet this guy named Rick. He tells us that the dead is coming, and where the heck is his dad? To his response, Lazarus' response, he don't know and he don't care because his dad kind of sucks. He kind of just likes clocks. So, yeah, that was kind of like the whole thing right there. We're like, care to elaborate? And, well, he does. He does go over the thing. There's the dead coming, hell's worse. So, that's just kind of the big thing. That's the big tagline for this series. Hell is coming, and it's coming. But we get through this part of the story, and then, he tells his buddy Craig, his best friend, he was on the phone with, and he tells him about it, and then they get like some person from the paranormal investigator club that he's in, and then the events take off from there because this woman thought she can control whatever she thought she saw in there, and well, she did not. Things did not go well for her, and the dead show, and they do possess her specifically, kinda at that moment. Then later on, there's this woman that comes over, and she's cool and all. She's something, and the thing about her is, she's like the keeper's guardian or something like that. And so she was supposed to protect the father. Well, the father's God, so who knows? She did her job pretty poorly, if you ask me. Now there has to be another keeper because apparently there's only one, which sucks. But once we get from there, poor man, this Lazarus just going through the works on this right here. Well, he dies. Yeah, he has to die to become a keeper, which is terrible, right? Well, guess what? He dies. He gets attacked out of hospital by the same lady that was that kind of, was there. Well, then things happen, more things. They find out one thing. He died already. Yeah, so he died twice. He died twice, born 3 times. I don't know. I don't know the phrasing, but point is, he's back, and that might be a big deal. Who knows? It might be. It probably is. It's probably a big deal. But we go on trying to find a way to find the dad so they can find a way to close this portal that's happening, and they have a struggle with that because they find out the dad was trying to save back the mom from the accident that Lazarus was in. Ah, okay, so, well, Legion, the demon, shows up at the end too, because that's where the portal was this entire time. So that's fun. And so they fight. It's actually a really good fight. I actually do enjoy it. I would say that in the audio, they do use a auto-tune kind of thing. And some of the voices are kind of hard to understand. So that's kind of a downside. But it's on audio, so that's a cool thing. Anyway, overall, this journey, I like Lazarus just being just nonchalant about it. It's like, nah, I don't want to be a part of this. I'm good. My dad can do it. I don't care. It's great. So, and honestly, when it comes to the journey, I like the dead idea. I like the tagline, hell is coming. Everything about this just brings creepiness, and that is cool. So that's why I like it so much. And so, that being said, I give The Dead a rating of I recommend it. Book 2, The Dark. So immediately after the book 1, they do enter the portal, or at least more specifically, Lazarus enters the portal after being told not to. But his best friend got taken in there, so he's going in there to save not only his dad, that he just discovered that, hey, you know what? I didn't know this guy existed that does this stuff, so let's find out what he's about. But also, let me just say, the guy who has been there for most of my life, fair enough. So they do go in there, and the lady who's helping them, who's the keeper of the guard of the keeper, she's an angel, by the way, and so is Red, the guy at the beginning. He's also an angel of sorts. But yeah. Anyway, we get into the portal of the dead, the world of the dead, and man, let me tell you, that was awesome. Like, there was a lot of just like, holy crap, there was like so much fights in there, like it was just pretty cool. And honestly, just what Lazarus is becoming is a lot stronger than I expected. I did not think how crazy this powerful this kid was gonna be after dying twice. So seriously, die twice and you become stronger? Yeah, sign me up. But just don't. Anyway, I enjoyed the fights. It really was just amazing. I will say though, the second act kind of dragged a bit, so that was kind of it was just a car ride. So yeah, that wasn't that much fun. But other than that though, the climax and the revelation, ooh yeah, let me tell you, that revelation at the end was, yes, we like it. We like that around here. But it was a really cool thing, and it is a very fast-paced book. Let me tell you, like, even though like a lot is going on, it is still very fast-paced, and yet I feel like it's somehow slow in this definitely second act, which is so weird. Anyway, I generally do like the story. It's generally fun. It's really just entertaining. It's popcorn candy at this point, man, and I'm all for it. So, with that being said, I'll give the rating for The Dark a rating of, check it out, Book 3, The Damned. Ramping up into here. Now, from the revelation from the last one was for the mom. The mom, she was a liar. Well, she died, but she was a liar, so that was she wanted to come back. Well, I mean, she did want to come back, but just to rule the world as the dead, and hell's coming too. So that's kind of, I don't know if that's fun. But the point is, though, she betrayed the dead, she betrayed her son, and now it's up to a dead priest with the blunderbuss, an angel with a 4x4 and an alcoholic problem, and a kid with a stick. Yeah, this is gonna be very easy, huh? Anyway, but basically the story is about the same where it comes to, at least when it came to at least the second book of the over-the-top action, the over-the-top like nature of it is, and it's quick pace. And though I would definitely say Dead Priest definitely had much more of a bigger role to play in this one, especially for like his daughter and all that. That was a big thing about this book in particular, and it was a good one. But overall, I really did enjoy just this overall fast pace. There is a lot of creepy stuff to it. I do enjoy the creeps. I read a lot of creepypastas, so that's always fun. But yes, the book itself was just yeah, it's a lot more of the same what came from the second one, which I guess you could say is kind of boring because, we wanted something more, which is arguably true. But beyond that, though, I thought we'll be heading off into a different direction, at least towards the end. Because even though, yes, the dead is stopped and everything is at an end, and it is good that it is at the end, but I feel like there could have been more because the dead is saved, and that is it. So, that being said, I'll give a rating to The Damned. A rating of... check it out. Overall, I enjoyed the story that was here. It really was just bombastic, the dead fighting human teenager, and it's hilariously fun, but also grotesquely action. I don't know if that makes sense, but I'm sticking with it. Point is, though, the only problem I really have with it, I wish there was more. And I don't mean more like, tell me more into the story. No, I mean more as in, I would like more after this book. Even though, I get it, the whole point was to, stop the dead, and that's what they did. And the whole conflict was really started because they wanted to find the dad. And they found the dad, and he's at the end. And the problem is, we only get one line from the dad, I think. If I remember correctly, it was only one line. But point is, though, that's it. We didn't get any more. And that was it. We couldn't dive deeper more into the keeper stuff. We couldn't dive more into anything else. After, the hell has been open, I would assume, there might have been some little slips that happened, that has to be roaming around the earth somewhere. There have to be. They just gotta be. So I thought afterwards probably be, a little father-son team up, learning more secrets together with each other, and maybe stopping another one just in case, but no, we do end it here, which is just, kind of like I said, the disappointing thing about the whole series is that I wish there was more. And though there is not more, I'm still happy with what I have because it was fun. And though I see some people saying that, like I said, people felt like it was a Darren Shawn book at certain points, and they said they didn't do a very good job. I would agree to that to an extent, only because the way Cirque the Freak is completely different from how this one. If you want to rate, compare it to anything else, Demonata would be the closest one, but I still think Demonata's would absolutely body walk all these demons here, just no end. So, but the visceral scenes that happen here, oh yeah, they're definitely similar. So that's the positive, right? I'll tell you right now, that is the positive. I'm conflicted at the end because I wanted more, but I'm happy to enjoy the story because it was a fun story. So if the author is now indie, or at least it seems like it's an indie author kind of deal to do this, why not continue it, is what I say, I'm down to check out more if he's willing to put out more, But if not, hey, we got what we got here, and I'll stick with it, But other than that, though, I really did enjoy the series as a whole, and honestly, if there is any more of this, I'm so down for that. So, yeah, well, to give this a final rating, The Dead, or the Lazarus trilogy, I give it a rating of... check it out. Thank you for watching. Hi, I want to thank you guys all for watching again. I really do appreciate it. If you would like more videos like this, I have them on my channel here. If you want to read this book, I will link that down below too. Also, did you know I too am an author? That's right. I have a young adult paranormal book called Unborn Ghost. It's about a man named Ashur who's trying to find his way back home. Also, if you like spiders or have arachnophobia, I have my new book coming out October 22nd called Devil's Spider, Journey Through Devil's Spider Island. It's about a 16-year-old named Adrian Cardin who explores an island full of spiders, but he bites more than he can chew. So if you're interested in that would be released this Tuesday at the time of this recording. And as always, I appreciate you guys all for watching and have a great day.